Today we are going to give a brief demo of the PayTrace payment integration in Odoo. We have a custom PayTrace module, and this module works with the Odoo website. Customers can place orders using their card details, and they also have the option to save their payment methods. We do not store actual card details in Odoo. Instead, when customers choose to save a card, Odoo sends the card information to PayTrace, and PayTrace returns a tokenized encrypted payment token. This token is then stored in Odoo and used for future payments. Let me start by showing you how to configure PayTrace. I already have the PayTrace module installed. In the configuration, we have two modes: test mode and enabled or production mode. To configure, we need PayTrace email, PayTrace merchant number, which is provided by PayTrace, PayTrace integrated ID, client ID, which is PayTrace username, and client secret, which is the PayTrace user password. There are a few different ways that we can process payments within Odoo with PayTrace. The first that we'll look at is sending a payment link from a sales order. We'll start by entering in customer details. Country is required, so we'll select United States. We'll add the state, the zip code, and the city. Next, we'll add the product, in this case test product, save the order, and confirm it. Now we have an option to generate payment link. We can copy the link or send it directly to the customer via email. We'll copy the link and let's open it up in incognito mode to see what that looks like. Here, the payment page will appear. And let's process a payment. We'll grab a test card from PayTrace and we'll add that in. For expiration, we will need to put in a future date. And then you'll see that we have the security code option. For testing purposes, we'll just put 999. Now, if the customer doesn't have an email address on this transaction, we will require one to process. So after that email address has been entered, we'll generate the payment link. You'll see that you can select Save My Payment Details. If selected, the token will be stored in the customer's profile for further use. So let's go ahead and do that. As you can see, the payment is processed successfully. So going back into Odoo, we can now see that the invoice is automatically created and in this case marked as paid. The next way that we can process a payment is a backend invoice payment or manual entry. Let's create a regular invoice. We'll do test product again, save manually, and we'll confirm it. Now you'll see an option that says Pay with Card. This is used by the backend team when customers provide card details over the phone or email. When clicked, this wizard shows saved payment details if there's any, and the option to enter in new card details. If the customer agrees, the backend user can choose the saved method. Otherwise, they can enter in new card details. Let's add a new card in here with a new test number, expiration date, and security code. So we'll grab our test card. And we'll plug in the data. There's also a checkbox to save the payment method, but let's leave that one unchecked. When we click confirm, the payment will be processed, the invoice is paid, and the PayTrace reference is showed. And that's how you run a manual payment. The last payment method will be a website checkout. So let's create a new customer account using some test credentials. We'll grab a test email and we'll fill out name. We'll just do demo, password, and confirm. And now we're loaded into the shop. So from the shop, we'll select the test product, add it to the cart, and we'll continue to check out. Let's enter the address, details, phone number, and proceed through the payment process. Zip code, put in the country, the state, and everything looks good. So let's save it. On the payment page, we'll go ahead and enter in the card details, and we'll choose the save payment method and use a different card this time. We'll go ahead and grab that Test American Express card. We'll go ahead and save those details and then process that payment. We'll see that the payment is successfully processed. Now, let's place another order. Since the payment method was saved earlier, we can now see the saved card listed on the payment screen. So we'll select it and complete the payment. Quick and easy. And that's been successfully processed. Last thing to note is that we are not storing any actual payment information within Odoo. In the back end, we don't have the actual card number stored. All of this is saved through a tokenization process. So if you look at your stored customers, you'll see all of the information is encrypted. You'll see the last 4 digits of the card number stored as a PayTrace token. This token can be used for future transactions, but no sensitive card information exists within Odoo, ensuring compliance and security. So that completes our full PayTrace integration flow within Odoo, covering payment links, back-end invoice payments, website checkout payments, and saved payment methods using tokenization. Thank you.